Prepare to stay home with your children much longer, as schools will only reopen when Kenya has contained the COVID-19 pandemic. And that is according to the Education Cabinet Secretary, Professor George Magoha, who holds that lives are too precious to gamble with. NTV's education reporter, Sharon Baranga, reports on some of the pronouncements made during the handover of a report from the Education Response Committee on COVID-19.
Schools have become empty spaces. Their ordinary occupants have been away on account of the government's directive in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. As various institutions seek to adapt, the current state of affairs of work and learn from home is likely to last longer.
Everything else that we are going to do will be determined by the epidemiology of this disease, which means by the way that the disease will be behaving.
Some countries have begun to open up their schools, raising questions over when Kenya will also do the same.
So the question that we ask ourselves is, which will be the comfortable number of deaths that we want to be responsible for? And the answer is 0.
The CS says government is currently faced with a myriad of challenges, even as it tries to reorganize the school calendar.
Our second goal is to ensure that when we open schools, every child from Mukuru Kayaba to Muthaiga must have the same facilities. We should not be thinking about examinations alone. The issue of transition and the mega issue of CBC, which is competency-based curriculum.
While the situation's stay is indefinite, learners and their parents have been urged to exercise patience and focus on the bigger picture.
Child who is alive and well at home is better than one who attempted to do the exam and died there. If it means that they have to come back to school early in the year, to start the year all over again, so be it.
However, parents with children in private schools have been urged to cooperate with the institution's administrations for the benefit of their children.
All this noise of saying, well, you know, they are charging this, they are charging that, go and negotiate with them. When you decided to take your child there, nobody told you to take your child there.
The Education CS was receiving a report from the Education Response Committee on COVID-19, established to advise the government on the modalities of reopening schools. Sharon Baranga, NTV.